up a payment plan with my bank for the next couple of months, and figure out how to do that. I felt accomplished because I actually did something responsible. Doing something responsible underneath depression is pretty much the most difficult thing I can do. So that was motivation to do another small goal, because now I'm pretty much convinced that if I do set small goals for yourself or myself, that I don't feel as useless, although I still think being alive is pointless because I don't have a purpose. But so what I ended up doing was setting up a goal, just something small. See, it actually connects to another goal, because ultimately I have to get my state ID renewed, and I didn't want to do that with an entire month of laundry needing to be done that haven't been done in over a month. So I ended up going to the bank, getting a roll of quarters, which was part of the goal, and the other one was to simply do my laundry, which I was able to accomplish both yesterday morning, and actually I felt good about it. Because for once I think I'm trying to aim too high. I have this little feeling of wanting to live with very little, and I feel like this is because I'm 32 and I'm too old to do pretty much anything. I have to rush through my depression, which isn't working. It can't work. I have to be patient with myself, which is unfortunate and something I'm struggling with, because doing nothing but isolating for myself from everything else is what I'm used to doing for many years. And I can't imagine a life that's not about that. But I can imagine life on a smaller scale I can't do this every single day. It's just too much pressure and I don't know what to do. This is more of a weekly thing for the time being. So, with clean clothes, well, for finally having clean clothes now, and the quarters from the remaining quarters from whatever's left after that, I decided to create my next goal, which is to get my state ID renewed. I was hoping to do this next week. It's Saturday now, so I wanted to do it next week, but I'm not sure if that's going to work, especially since my mood is starting to drop again, because I can feel it. I'm like, yeah, whatever, screw life, I don't care anymore. So yeah, I'm definitely having and it just happens randomly. I'm never in a good mood because I don't think I'll ever be happy in life, but even when I'm in a neutral mood, my mood kind of tanks. But I am proud, although because I mostly have negative emotions like self-hatred, depression, some sadness, technically two separate things. When I do something positive, it just feels weird. It feels strange because I kind of drifted in life because I didn't want to live anymore. Suicide was my way out. I didn't have plans to continue on fighting, although at this point that's pretty much what it is. But I did do something extra yesterday. So the only thing like I said, my goal for yesterday was to simply get quarters from the bank and then do my laundry. But to my surprise, I did a little something extra. And see, I wanted to eat out, and eating out is a good thing because this can get me, this can challenge my social anxiety. Um, and you know, I can go out 1,000 times, and I'll still have social anxiety. But I need to continue to challenge this over and over again at this point. And I was gonna go to Target to go to Pizza Hut there, but then I forgot that there's a new restaurant there that hasn't been there that long. I don't know, a couple of months, somewhere around there. Well, anyway, it's called Cane's. It's basically like a chicken fingers type of restaurant. And I never been there before, so I was like, well, wait a minute. Instead of going to Target, going to an environment that I'm used to, which doesn't even challenge me anymore, why don't I just go to this restaurant instead, a place I've never been before? So I ended up eating there instead. And what a nerve-wracking experience that was. Like, seriously, my whole body was shaking the entire time I was there, because there was a crowd there. There was a few empty seats, and that's it. Families were there, and of course friends were there. It's like the two things I'll never have. And so this was very difficult because I wasn't used to this environment. This restaurant played blast out, dance type of music. So it's not like Taco Bell where you walk in a restaurant and the only noise is coming from the people. It's kind of like walking into a bar, except without the bar. There's like loud music playing. I like that because it kind of keeps an exciting atmosphere going. It's not like boring or anything. Keeps you hyped up, I guess. And of course, I sat on the side where the window is, and I just kind of ate my meal. I had like this 4 long piece chicken tender strips box meal, which was actually very good. I'm glad I went. I liked the food, but being around people, this put things into perspective that I am not ready. I am not ready to do any type of lifetime goals, because I'm too scared to be around people. I don't even like it when I don't even like it when they get near me. It feels uncomfortable. I don't like it. And it was one of those things where, again, it's one of those things where you can be surrounded by 1,000 people and still feel completely alone. Like, although I was there, I was surrounded by a crowd that was pretty much stomping on every nerve I had, making me a nervous wreck. I felt completely alone. Like, I cannot be seen unless you want to insult me. Like, I'm there if people want to insult me, but I'm not there if you're not in a mood. And it just put things into perspective that while I was feeling like this, I also know, unfortunately, I will never be like them, like, ever.